Yeah, we're back. Hello, hello, hello. Lunch PM session. Haven't done that in a while since I started doing the streams. So nice move up. I managed to take a little bit of that. I was actually doing the charts and then I saw that move and I thought, oh, let me just get some because I needed to. I was in the red today again, just with micros, but then I was like, okay, I have to really focus and then I managed to take that back, and yeah, let's do a live PM session. I think I miss it. I'm really trying to figure out now what I want to do. Oh, I see the chat list there. Still working on. I'm just gonna hang out here, see who pops in, pops by. It's okay. It's no rush. How did I do the OBS? I'm still making it better. Let me just do this a little bit. It's nicer to do it here, and then I do the chat. Done. I think that. Is that is what we need to do? That is what to do, I guess, right? We just do it. We just do it. Yeah, and then it's back on. Hello, hello everyone. I just I'm going back to the PM lunch PM session, right? I haven't done it for a while, so I just ended the stream. I'm just getting the chat back. Here we go. Make it a bit smaller. How do you find the new charts, guys? Is it better? You guys have to tell me all the time when because I tend to have a lot on my chart. I have the other charts on the background. You won't see if I go back to them because I have a lot of information on them. But I had some good feedback that it was too cluttered, that my charts were too busy, and so I made a clean chart. I had a clean chart before I had lost my trading view for a week, right? So back to it. So give me if just give me feedback if there's something specific you want to see on the charts or not. Let me know. And yeah, I hope this is better. I mean, it should be, right? It's more cleaner. That's important. Now, we had a nice run up, and obviously the question is, are we going to go higher? Let's go to the 15-minute. Oh, let's make it to that. Let's go to the 1 hour here. Oh, no. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go to the 1 hour on this one here, and let's have a look. Why am I looking at the 1 hour? I have to. I can't do less than this, guys. Otherwise, I can't. I mean, I don't want to be a signal service. Okay, I'm just looking at this right here. 24 index midpoint. Just want to see if this is going to be a potential rejection block here. 958. 958. 95. Yeah, perfect. So I'm aiming for. I guess you don't like that either, right? So 10 more points to go. I'm gonna put in a buy order here. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing my buy order executed, but not showing. It's so weird. It's not showing my buy orders. Hmm. Anyway, I'm aiming for 958. I have it on the background running on another. Let me know. Is it clean enough? Now, I think it looks much better, right? So I took a trade. I got out of my red position. I took the trade to the upside. Now I'm just in a paper trade because I do think I have level 658-ish as the end, but we could go there much later. So I was just trying out some things with the layer. Let me get out of that trade because I just wanted to see how everything looks when I get into a trade, where the chat is, why I put myself not too big. It's better, right? Now you're totally right. Hey, I love the feedback. Keep it coming because sometimes you just, you're just a little bit messy and then I just start to forget things. But I think this is good enough. Yes. Okay. Oh, Dolly, don't go up and let me get out of the trade now. I just want to see how it looked when I get into a trade. That's the only downside when you get into a trade, right? It takes out so much of your space. Or still not. It's a long time. It's been like I think a week now that I haven't done the lunch PM session. I'm thinking, so I'm really happy. I really actually miss it, to be honest. So I'm looking forward to the session. Now let's see. I just want to try out something because I have changed the layout. But I want to bring out the. Well, I can go on the 15-minute on this one as well. Let me go to the 1 hour on this one. Here we go. We've got a daily open here. We've got happens, and it sucks. I know. But if you keep on, I think you're very, if I, we don't know each other very long, but I do get the idea that you're very disciplined in a way. And even though you're not really taken down by a few challenges, and you just really, you stick to it. And I think if you keep on doing that, you'll get your reward at some point. We get whatever is up there. It gives us our life challenges. It's not a click system, it just hangs and there's a cord. So if the cats jump on the desk, it's just 1 meter of a little, and they seem to know it exactly and they love doing it. So it's sort of like, yeah. But things, even though when things click and you grow, right? It's not like a straight line. You don't have the challenges anymore that you used to have. You still have them. So they just become less and you learn how to identify them a little bit sooner, I guess that's the point. And then you don't blow your account as fast as normally. It still happens, obviously. It doesn't mean like, you don't blow a funded or you don't blow an ego anymore. It still happens, but just things get less as you grow, and you just tend to get more discipline. Your mind, you just manage to work to turn your brain around faster. Let me put it that way. Hey, but I still have sometimes I still go into on tilt. If I don't walk away, it still happens. So, but I know faster now. Okay, I need to walk away a little bit. I need to stop and just walk away, and then you swap around. Or I tend to do different things that help me get back into balance. But it's just it's ongoing. It's not like, oh my God, when do I get to that point? I don't think we ever get to that point that you are really like a robot, because we're still human. And the market is designed to make us cuckoo. Right? So, yeah, you just get better at it. And the more important thing is you start recognizing the behavior. Like, what we said, Penguin, today, we said, you know what, we're just going to stop. We don't like the market. We'll come back later. That's good, right? We recognized it, and we might have missed some part of the run, but it's okay. I got most of the, well, not most of the run, but a good part of it, and I'm having another little bit of to be honest, I took a mini on that, so I'm out of the red now. I'm in the plus on my eval. And now I switched back to micros, not to give, if it slams down on me, I don't get back a lot. So I'm a little bit careful. Be going. I think most people miss the whole move because of the bloody price action. And it's okay. We might get a nice move in the PM session. Okay, you see now that it's reacting from that one third level of the rejection block, and time is already running out now, so it's time to get out of this trade. I'm already out of my micro. Mm. You see? Now, I don't think it's done yet, but it's just sort of like because the macro is done. Well, it's not really a macro, but you know, the 20 to 40, you can consider a move. It's sort of continuation move. Let me just get out of here. Um, let me see if I can copy those levels here. So, let's say, no, I can't. It doesn't take it. Okay, I don't like the check there. I see the price is not clear. Okay, I have to get the prices a little bit more to the left. Beautiful move, huh? So it's still it's such a um it's so weird if you think about it. That's everybody's panicking because of this market shutdown and things like that. But and then we get this beautiful move, and it's not even. Let me see if there's any news on that because I haven't watched the news at all. Let me just see if there's anything new on that topic. It might. Are you confused with the market? Well, we are higher time frame. I've been bullish because we're still higher time frame in a market maker buy model. But so until we go to the initial consolidation, we are not. I'm not bearish, but yes, we have some bearish movement. And it was horrible price action, literally the last 2 weeks. So that annoys me, but I'm not confused. I'm not confused about the market in the sense of, okay, a higher time frame. We're definitely still in a market make a buy model, right? And I'll show you again on let me show you on the chart. I want to show you, but I don't want to mess up my charts. I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller. Okay, let me show you on the chart. Until we reach this level, but I didn't really trade at that time because I still had a full-time job, and I just got into long-term investing and just started to, get a little bit into it. And because I still work, I did pay a subscription for someone who, went into the markets, and that's why I started into getting into crypto as well. I started building my crypto portfolio, so 7 years. I think maybe that's around that same time. But I have no knowledge at all. And then I started to, so it was more swing trading, but just following someone's subscription, just getting into stocks and stuff like that. And then I got into trading more, but I got into retail trap. I did the wrong things like penny stocks and things like that. And then slowly I found my way. And then I think it's about 3 years now ago that I found ICT, and that's where things really changed for me. So I don't think I didn't spend a lot of money when I just started trading with that, when I started 6 years, was it 6? Yeah, 6 years ago. But just because I had a full-time job, I just started getting into it. And then I think I really started trading 5 years ago, or maybe 5.5, something like that. And then 2 years in, I found ICT, thank God. So let's say, and I did options. I started with options as well. I loved options. I might get back to that as well. So yeah, I wish, like if you're young, okay, let's see now what happens. It's at 958 right now. Let's see if it rejects here. Because now it's the half point of the 1 hour / 4 hour week. Let's see. It's 1 o'clock. Oh, I like it. 1 o'clock and it hits 1 o'clock and it hits a rejection block. Should we get into it? Should we prepare for a short? Let's look. Now this is something that I would do with a micro. I would get, if the time lines up right, so we hit the 958 level and we're in a half point of a wick. Now if I would turtle soup it here, and I'm just gonna do it here, but I would normally do it with a micro, but I don't have this on. It's just paper tray, and then you put your TP. I would wait till 3 after the 1. Stop loss goes above the wick. So I might make it a little bit higher, and then TP goes below here. But I might be a little bit too early. Let me put it this way. We hit the midpoint. It's 1 o'clock. Like I said, sometimes you can divide the macros into 2, right? You use the 1 as a, so like I said, it might be too early. You wait for 3 after. Let me put it a little bit higher. Oh, did I cancel it? Oh, shit. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna wait till 3 after. So we surpassed it now, right? I don't want to see a body. I don't want. Are we just gonna go through the wick now? Oh, that would be crazy. Yeah, we're through it. Wow. Let's see if it's yeah, definitely. And you know what I told you, right? Well, it's not a flat, but if you see a flat bottom with a wick, you know what's going to happen, right? You always look for those. If you can see those, especially on the higher timer, look, it's just not even it's not respecting that wick. It's just going through it. This wick is no issue. The 1/3 rejection was enough. Just going. It's on a mission. It's on a mission. Let me see if there's a sentence. Learned this year? Wow, that's a really weird question. Is that including everything, or also my sidekicks, or everything else, or my investment money? What do you mean? Or the money that my boyfriend gives me? No, I'm just joking. Binary is a simple trading instrument that can be used to earn money by guessing the future of the forex stock. But hey, listen, we don't need that. We can, as ICT traders, we don't need binary trading because we can calculate ranges. We know a lot already, so we don't do guessing work anyway. I mean, we don't guess. I don't want to guess, to be honest. Um, Binary trading says here is a simple trading instrument that can be used to earn money by guessing the future of the forex, commodity, and other prices. If you want to say that we can sort of like have an idea where price is going, or let's say where is order flow going, that we can do here, but it's not guessing. It's sort of like it's technical science, and we use calculated ranges, we use fibs, we use order flow. So I can give you advice on, I can maybe give you, well, not really advice, but tell you how to get better on, to how to understand order flow, and so you can have better trades. But guessing is something we don't do. It's not gambling, right? If you guess, we don't do that. I don't do that. I need 3 or 4 confluence before I get into a trade. Time needs to match up, my setup needs to be there, and then I take a trade, and then I obviously have good risk reward, but I don't just go into a trade or guess where it's going. I really want to wait. For example, now I'm waiting for SMT with ES. I'm waiting for a little bit more. So no guessing, just algorithmic, looking for signatures, framing logic behind the trade, and have good management. So if you're wrong, your risk still, a little bit, and you stay in the game. So yeah, I hope that helps a little bit. Now let's have a look again because it's almost 1:30. I want to see. Hey, we're going to price discovery. It's going to be we have to do some different stuff to get to. I don't mind trading price discovery when we go into all-time highs. Uh, 25. I still have a target here. 2,500. Okay, we're almost at 130. I like these apps. I'm going to be back in the lunch PM sessions. I really missed it. I've moved to the AM PM session or the AM session in London, but I want to keep doing the lunch PM session because I just love this time. There's so much opportunity always. Yeah, I think. We're just wicking above it. So, but hey, the highs are really, really close. We're getting there. And then what's going to happen? Are we going to go in price discovery? Who knows? I also would love to see a little bit of a retracement, but you know, it's too. I guess it's just too easy then, right? It's not going to give us that. So 25.21. Are we going to go all the way to 25.21? Who knows? Wow, 227. Are we going to go all the way to 25.44? Okay, I'm going to make a bold statement here. If we go over the level, or we're going to take out the high, I think we're going to hit, I'm just going to making a bold, it's a very bold, it's not 25, 40, 45 points over 25,000. Would that be possible? You know, once it goes, right? It never stops at 25,000. It always goes a little bit higher. But let's see. Oh, I like to see that. Let's go down. Oh, it's getting hot. I need to open up a window here, guys. It's getting a little. There was a S&T. Hey, Penguin, you're back again. Um, there was an S&T at one, which was on the move up. I didn't see that, to be honest. At one. Okay, let me check. Which time frame, Penguin? You mean the big move? You mean at midnight, the AM session? There was S&T in I did not see that S&T. Let me check the 1 o'clock. I actually only look at I only look at 15 minute for the high. I look at 15-minute S&T, to be honest, when I look for the higher time frame moves, but I don't look at the lower time frame. Sometimes it gives you 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I see it. But I think it's a lower time frame you're referring to, right? Well, let's see. PM. Yeah, but you're looking lower time frame, right? I just want to know the time frame you're looking at. Gigi, no, no, no. Hey, go, go. No, 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 no. Oh, no, Gigi. Not in. Go. Hey, hey, Gigi, no. Oh my God. I have to make another blooper series now because of you. Gigi. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I've got a very naughty cat. Go. My whole setup is going. Go. Hold on. Now I look ridiculous because of you. Hey, Gigi. No. No, no, Gigi. It's really, really. And also, I see this wick going into this wick, so I'm thinking, is it rejecting from here? Is this enough before it goes to all-time highs again? But then again, I would like. it mean? And I'm thinking, is it where you're gonna have a, like, is it support? Can it function? Have a breaker. and there are two of them here. So I just want to wait a little bit to see what happens in the. Yeah, I actually did cancel the trade. Yeah, um, but you know, also I don't see a proper breaker here. Well, we have a breaker here now. Let's see. If we get over this one, the close, then I'll get back in. I mean, market. I just need a little bit more confirmation, to be honest, because I'm going off something I actually don't know enough about. Like, for example, if I'm using this suspension and I don't really know enough of it to really. Here we go. We like that. Now we're talking. Oh, yeah. I don't like the price action though. It's still paper trade, guys. I'm a little bit nervous with this. I'm not really nervous, but I just don't want to. Okay, now breaker, it goes below my breaker here. And I'm going to be bold. I said we're going to, let me just do it. If we're going to go in price discovery, I'm just going to, hey, it's just a pretty, I'm just making some fun here. We're going higher than 25. This is my trade. No, I didn't get in again. Well, anyway, I'll just do it for the stream. Who cares? There we go. Price discovery coming, guys. Or it's going to slam down on me. You see, my stop is very tight, but I can already. Oh, yeah, it's coming. Here we go. I'm gonna. It's coming. We're gonna blast through it. Now it's gonna go really fast. I didn't even manage to get in while Hey, I'll see you later, Penguin. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. We're gonna go fast. I'm gonna go. I said 45. I'm gonna bring it to 45. I didn't even get in. Uh, it's okay. It's too late. Oh, I missed that trade. That sucks, to be honest. But anyway. Are we gonna reject here? Yes, we might reject here. Okay, if we reject here, I could enter. I wanted to reject a little bit here. Two, yeah, okay. I think it's gonna be very violent to move up. Okay, let it reject. I want a rejection. Okay, I like this. Okay, so stop around profit, that's okay. We're almost at all-time high. Let me see if there's SMT with ES. Oh, ES took out the high. Yeah, we've got SMT now. But let's see if NQ is going to follow. because NQ we did not yet reach it. So okay, so we have SMT, but we have to we cannot really we don't know yet if NQ could still follow. So we still have what time did they manage to do that? Okay, yeah. You know, the 50, it's a 50-minute SMT, so I don't know if the 15-minute, we just started the 15 minutes, so it's too early to save as SMT. I really want the 15-minute candle to close before I call it SMT, because maybe, well, if it really starts going down, we know pretty much, but NQ could still just spike up from here. It's a little bit too I'm just not too sure about this SMT yet. Let me see where. Oh, yes, is also already past it. Nice. Oh, finally we got some nice moves again, guys. I'm so happy because I was getting depressed a little bit from NQ. I don't mind to have a loss, but just we need volatility. We've just been so compressed all the time. Thank you, NQ. You're a good boy today. We love you again. I think it will even reach 45-ish, 40. I'm just putting it a little bit lower. Um, Also because ES is already running above the its highs, the weekly and monthly highs. So let's go. It's a little bit too wicky for me now to really move my stock too much, but I am going to higher here. Still not in total, not break even yet, but almost. I'm just a little bit careful. Don't want to be stopped out. Why? Because it's still the inversion here. I'm still above it a little bit. Okay, well, I'm just taking this one, looking at this. I'm taking this level here, not the full inversion, but this, looking at this one here. Okay, now it might go a little bit down. See, that's not going to happen because we're at the end of the macro, right? So what happens is really we can get a few candles down, and then most likely in 3 minutes we might continue to move up. 3 or 6 minutes. So let's see what ES is doing. Is ES already over? ES already in price discovery mode? So that's very promising. Wow, ES is going nice. Okay. When price discovery, guys, almost amazing, good. I love it. love these lunch PM sessions. I mean, I really miss them actually. I might even give up on the AM session and do the lunch PM session. Yeah, because I already do London. I just started this channel like 5 weeks ago, so I'm still trying to figure out what the best time is. Because doing it all day is a little bit too much, I guess, when you do London and but I think I actually prefer the lunch PM session over the AM. I do like the AM session too, don't get me wrong, but if you really ask me, what do you love better to trade? For one, because you've got so much more information already. My best moves are always in lunch PM session. I do have one model that I really trade in AM session, which is a very solid model, but I just love this session because you have all the information already from the AM session, right? So that does give you extra, intel, and especially lunch moves. People don't sleep on those. It's not always good, obviously, when the market is shit, it's shit. But okay, let's go, guys. We're almost there. Who would have thought we would go into price discovery today with that news? Government shutdown, but still, yet we go. Okay, I'm gonna fill my stop now accordingly. Because now I just don't want to be stopped out. This should be okay with the order block there. Um, There we go. Almost in price discovery. Anyone else in the round with me, or anyone else in another trade? Let me know. Oh boys, almost there, almost there, almost there. Come on, give us a good spike up. Let's go. Now ES is still going, so that's why I'm still staying in the trade. It will be different when ES stops moving. ES is on a tear. Where are we going? Oh, come on, MQ. Don't be so slow. Leaving the six sister, the weaker one. We're going in price discovery almost, guys. Almost NQ. NQ is a bit lazy. It doesn't follow, but ES is still going, so. I think my cats ruined my setup. Oh boy, are you stopping now? Let's see what AS is doing. We're gonna need to keep a close eye on AS. AS is still going. Wow. Wow, AS just keeps on running. Come on, NQ, go, go, go. I might even have to, my TP might be even too low. Uh, Come on, just spike up. Why are you not following? See, that's the reason I didn't put my stop too, or my stop loss too high, because just in case this would happen, and I'm just thinking, okay, this is an order block here, let's hope it doesn't go below it. I'm in profit, if it stops me out, I'm in profit, that's okay. I'll re-enter. Ooh, look at that. But it could be very violent to the upside now. We've seen this before. It might be very wicky and very fast, because it takes out the high and then just runs very quickly, because it's 221 and ES is still running, so I need to double check. Oh, ES is stopping now. Yeah, okay, gotcha. Is this the SMT that we're having? We have to be careful now because if there's SMT and Q might not take it out, but it's still. It's just, I'd rather be stopped out and be wrong than miss the move, to be honest. I'm in profit, so if it stops me out, it stops me out. I don't want to. If it stops me out, it stops me out. trade Funded Next on my other account. I'm trading an evaluation right now on a Funded Next. I love Funded Next. I'm only doing Funded Next. You know why? Because they have a rapid challenge which you can pass in 1 day, and I love hit that level. I just okay. Almost. Jesus, why is NQ so stalling? Come on, half a minute. I'm getting out of my other trade. I'm getting out of my live. It's not my live, it's my funded. I'm sorry, evaluation. I'm gonna get out. That's enough. I just gonna get out because I don't want the stress. Okay, that one is out. Hey, let me see. Yeah, well, I started again. I started another stream. The price action in the AM session wasn't too good, so I stopped the stream. Said, you know what? I'll come back when. And I changed my charts. It's much cleaner now, as you can see. And then that move came. We had to move up, so I took that. I finally got out of my losing. I put everything back in the green. Because it's just been horrible. And finally, everything was there, and now I'm really excited. I just went out of my funded. I took quite a bit of this move up. It's a 7-hour trade, which I also took on my evaluation. And now I'm just, if it stops me out, it stops me out. But ES kept on running. And I'm hoping that we're going to go, well, I've got 25.45 as a TP, but I put it a little bit lower. Now this is only on my paper. I already got out of my evaluation just now. So yeah, I did really well today, but not in the afternoon, not in the morning. Oh my god, that was horrible. And listen, Mr. Z, did you see ICT? Listen, the suspension block. When you have two imbalances on a fair value gap, you mark it, and look here. I've been testing it now a couple of times, and it really works well. You see this one here? It didn't go through it. No, he didn't go really deep into it on how to use them. So I'm sort of like, okay, but I understand if you have a. Oh, did you get that? The London? Yeah, that one's good. I saw it. Wow. You mean yeah, I know the 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. right? Not the 2 p.m. but let me get back. Let me just monitor my trade. Yeah, there was a beautiful reversal at 3, right? Yeah. And from that moment on, it's just going. So, okay, now let me, I can show you. So this is what he said about it. So he says, well, he goes over Forex and then over NQ. And then he says, well, let me touch on the, let me just, okay, see, I don't like this. I think we're going down now. Let me just. ES keeps on going, man. ES is so strong today. Wow. Crazy. I'm staying in my trade until ES is going to fall. I'm not going out. So ICT says if you have a yeah, I also, but it's a very much beginner, right? So I use the opening range gap as well, but I use the indicator to I'm not going to RTH and look where is the high, where did the price stop at 415 and where does it open. I have it automated on my through an indicator, so then it just goes into my chart. So, okay, suspension block. So what he said is he never shared it before. So if you have like a fair value gap, like here, even though you have a wick, I think you have to have a wick. He says you can disregard the wick, so it's not like it's balanced. Because I always thought that, right? If you saw a wick here and a wick here, then this was balanced. But so you need two volume imbalances on both sides, and that's called a suspension block. So here and here. No, that's all he said about it. He said, well, I would. He was a little bit on a time because he had to do something with his wife. But I think he will go more into it. But I started looking at, okay, but if I mark them, what happens? And you see here, it just didn't go up. Look into, hey, penguin, yeah, I'm still in that bloody trade. I went back and I just got out of my life, or my fund evaluation, I mean. So the market is just, I'm like, oh my God, there's no one here anymore to talk to me. I got so, like, it's gonna keep me another hour here. I don't want to, even though this is a paper trade, I don't want to get out of it anymore. I got out of my evaluation. I'm all in the green again. Everything is good on the eval. But I thought, you know what? Let me just, when we hit the weekly and the monthly high, I thought, okay, let me just get out. Otherwise, I forget, and I just want to focus. But even though it's a paper trade, you know, my paper trades, I treat them the same. I journal them. I go, where can I execute better? But yeah, so this is a 7-hour trade, by the way, because I got in here. Well, I guess my evaluation now is a 5-hour or maybe 4-hour because I got out earlier. Let me do that calculation quickly. Um, Good day today. Finally, again, man, I'm so happy that we got some good movement. Let me show you the long. So I got in here. Um, well, I was using this, and I tried. I got a few stop outs, but I was still not sure about the trade because I was trying the suspension block, and but then I saw that ES was still running. There was no SMT because ES was still running, and I always look if I look for SMT, I look on the 15. So that means I look at, like, is it 15 past, 30 past, 45, and it was still running, but we were stalling here. But because there was still no SMT and ES was still running, I stayed in. And this is just a calculation I did. So I think if we go over the, you can see we took out a really important high, weekly, monthly high. Normally, I would never stay in a trade when we take out a very significant liquidity point, but because ES kept on running after taking that same weekly, monthly high, I am staying in this trade just to, because ES has kept on doing that. I'm just hoping, but like right now, there's only papers that I already got out of my evaluation. But so, but like I said, I treat them the same, and I want to. I go into the logic, and I reverse engineer everything and stuff like that. And we still don't have SMT, so I'm staying in. But hey, it might take all, I mean, it's the last little bit, and it's gonna do it. I don't hope it. Quarter to 4. From what you just said about suspension block, isn't your entry exactly on suspension block as well? Oh, is it? Yes, I think so. You're right. Oh, you're right. I didn't even see that. Maybe I did, but I don't think that, yeah, you're right about that. Good eye. It is. Yeah. So I think he will get more into it, like, well, how do you use them? And but I saw one of his examples. There was also like a point of where it's sort of like it was either support or resistance. I can't remember. So I thought, let me see if this. It's so wiki and it's hard. It might not retrace back, or it might not go further into the range. Because normally I would think it would go into this range maybe here, but we have order block here. So I was wondering, let me just try it. And then, we went back up and then we had this nice wick and I thought, oh, no, we're going back up. But now we're going down, right? Let me see what ES is doing. I don't mind to be stopped out in profit. Let's see if ES is going down, then I'm going to stop it anyway. But oh, ES is now also going down, yeah. But they made equal highs. I don't think, yeah, I don't think, I just want to say, I don't think the move is done yet. So thank you, Methodzy, for pointing out that that's also a suspension block. Maybe that's one even more powerful because it's also in a, but it hasn't been retested or something. But yeah, I'm really curious that there's more about it. So we have to backtest it, right? We have to look into our charts and go into it, and yeah. So and also what he said, if there's a wick, you can disregard it. It's not like it's not a rebalance. Like sometimes you have like IO FOD and or something like. He said you can disregard the wick on the left. It's not. It doesn't mean it's rebalanced, and it's also it stays valid even though if you see them further on in your chart to the left and you have more price action in front of it, they're still valid. So they don't go. So let's see if we have any here. But yeah, let me know if you watched it. If you took out more information from it than I did, I might have missed something. But yeah, still more information coming out of it. Oh, hold on here. Oh, look at that. I see another one, but that means it might be bearish then. Oh no, yeah. So if I understood him correctly, so then I might be in a little bit of trouble on my trade. Let's see, this might mean that we're bearish now if it's really how it works, but might be, eh? It looks bearish now. Yeah, I'm getting out. Oh, shit. You see? Is it a short now? If bearish. I want to see some speed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I'm not sure. I'm just, I'm sort of like a little bit confused now with this and also we've got a nice wick here, which could be a rejection. So if we would go into it here, it might reject at this I'm very my thumbnail says very. I've got a very big green sign on my thumbnail. I did it on purpose. And Nasdaq, Forex. I know. I say live futures trading and Q. And then people still come here and ask me why I don't do gold and why I don't do Forex. It's sort of funny to me. Put it that way. So, but yeah, I got in crypto I think 6 years ago. So I have some crypto already for 6 years. Um, yeah, 5 to 6 years. So I don't really I trade it only to and I get out of it and in a bull run, and when we have a market go down, I do add sometimes, but I haven't traded for quite a while. No, thank you. I only do utility coins now. I did do that maybe a little bit when I started, but no, I prefer no. That's really my no. I've just that's my serious stuff. Crypto's my serious stuff. Yeah. Now I think we're gonna go. We're gonna go have a good time with crypto this year. Um, it should start at some point, but things are finally changing, right? So, are you in crypto too? Or are you in meme coins? Forex and meme coins. Okay, so I had 45. My TP was Oh, yeah, same. Got burned a lot. Then I started at some point learning HTML tutorials and afterwards English. It is now long term. Yeah, fine. Yeah, it's too, but it's funny. I applied ICT knowledge on it as well, and it's especially Ethereum. I was like, it went down. It was really, Ethereum didn't do so well, but it went down exactly 79% of a range, to the tick. And then I was like, oh my God, it was really like as if it's just, crazy. Yeah. Okay, so my TP was 45. I'm already out, but let's see if it hits it. It might even go higher, guys. We're in price discovery. Is it just gaps between the candles? Ooh, okay. Yeah, I don't. That's crazy if there's on the 1 minute only gaps. Yeah. We got the crazy algo, but you know what? What could happen if it could really go really high today? The silver is crazy compared to gold. Is that true? I'm also a little bit getting tired. So also when I feel, I just want to also say when you get tired and I've been streaming London. After that, I went for a long beach walk. I did exercise, and then I went on. I did the AM session. So now I'm feeling I'm getting a little bit tired. So that's why I don't want to trade. So that's why I would rather hang out and talk. I don't mind talking about trading instead of, but because I know I'm getting tired a little bit in my head, I'm just also very careful with trading. It's been a long. It's South Africa. It's like I wake up at 4 a.m. and that's Eastern. Say that's 6 hours difference. So then it's even 11 o'clock at night there. So I've had a very long day. So at some point I get a little bit tired, right? I wish I didn't have to sleep, but at some point I need a little bit of sleep. I don't sleep much though, but because silver all-time high, good opportunity. Yeah, gold also is also. I know that gold is also going nuts at the moment, but it's all artificial, right? You understand that because of the dollar. It was. I don't know how the dollar is doing. The dollar was held in down, so that's why the gold went up a lot. But happy today. I'm very happy today. Finally had a good day, yeah. Oh, you do school? It's okay. Wow. Okay, that's nice. I'm from India. You trade in Indian markets at morning, at evening research on meme coins, and at night I do for. Wow, you're busy. But now because of school exam, I don't get to talk. Hey, listen, it's good for you to do school exams. It's not, get your school exam. The markets will be here. And you're already so young, and you're studying the markets already, and you're doing the Nifty, and meme coins, and Forex. Wow, you're very diverse. What are you studying? What are you doing? And where in India are you from? I love it to see that you guys are so young and already, getting into the markets, and you have a skill for life. It's really, you might not be able to trade now, but the fact that you're studying and doing it is really good because, even though you're doing an exam and you get a job and you can always, pull back on trading or do it on the side. That's the best thing how to do it when you start out. Do it on the side. Get money with some other things until you really know what you're doing and then go for it. What does that mean? I'm not Maharashtra. What does that mean? I am Maharashtra. Did someone else subscribe? Thank you guys for subscribing and supporting the channel. I really, really appreciate it. Really. You guys make my day. Every one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish, you know what, I had a beautiful career at KLM. I used to work for airline. I got in IT at some point. I learned a lot, but at some point I was so bored with it. And I think the markets will never bore me. I can tape read all day. You know, it's just right now I can feel like I'm getting a little bit tired. But oh, my heart rate isn't such a okay. You see, I'm getting tired, right? Maharashtra is a six of India. Okay, I didn't go there. I did travel 6 weeks to India, but the younger you are, the more time you potentially have. Yes, but it's never too late to start something new, right? And sometimes you just don't know. You know what? When I would have started many years back, there weren't prop firms and there weren't the opportunities that we have now, right? I mean, it's such a beautiful time. But I agree, and your brain is also faster when you're younger. But I think if you keep on, using your brain, you can keep your brain young. It's very important for people to keep their brain young and not get lazy. Lazy is, when you get lazy in life, it just, I mean, you might as well at some point be dead, I guess. Did I say that? In my whole family friend zone, only I know about the market. Hey, that's good. You'll be the patriarch at some point. Yeah. Yeah, hey, if they don't have the interest, I don't have many friends as well that that's why I really enjoy being on stream with people and getting, we have similar interests and we can talk about it. And, it's really hard to talk about um, trading when people don't they all think it's a scam and they all think you are. And I became a trading coach for a prop firm for Hula Prime, and I had to put it on LinkedIn. And finally, my people on LinkedIn took it seriously because they really thought, oh, it's nothing. And then they were like, oh, congratulations. And now I left them because I wanted to do my own thing because I didn't have enough freedom to say what I want. I do have a partner. Yes, I do have a partner. But yeah, he has to share me with Nasdaq. So I wanted to say that it's very hard. That's another thing I want to say. If you're a full-time trader, and if you love the markets and you're on the markets a lot, you need a partner that can really understand you and gives you the freedom to do that. And I don't want a partner that, oh my God, we need to. Obviously, I spend enough time with him, but sometimes on days and when I stream, that's number one for me now. And especially when you start a new YouTube channel and it takes time. So you need someone when you trade a lot. You need someone who really appreciates, who gives you the freedom and who respects you and gives you the time. So that's one advice for all of you. If you have a partner that doesn't support you and you want to do this, it's not going to work. You really need to find someone who supports you fully. Otherwise, it's just going to drag you down. And luckily, I have a partner. He doesn't trade, but he gets it, and he knows that it makes me happy what I do, and yeah. So it's very, very important. Just saying. It's a tip from an oldie. But it's hard. It's really hard to find people that are that will give you that. You will see also with friends, it's hard when I actually never told my friends that I started a YouTube channel because they don't really care, and I understand. Why would they care about trading? If they don't, they're not into trading, why would they care about my trading? They would tell me, okay, I wish you all the best, but they're not going to watch it or whatever. And it doesn't help the algo if I give them, so every subscriber that I have is really organically someone who is into trading, and it's not any of my friends or my trading buddies have subscribed to they don't even know it. They don't even know it. So And that's why I go very slow, and I just let the elbow do his thing, and hey, I'm loving it. So, so who has a partner that is also very supportive of their training? I'm just really curious. Anyone has a partner that's also very supportive of them and helps them? I didn't have my partner when I started trading. Hey, listen, I really don't mind that I'm going slow, and I'm very, but I'm not giving up. That definitely not. I'm already having so much fun, and I actually like it because it's not that big. I can really, you know, uh, have good chats and get to know everyone. If it gets too big and you have to moderate and stuff like that, I don't know if I really like that. But I totally believe what you say. You just keep on working, and if something doesn't work, you have to change a little bit. But you know, I had streams when I started. There was no one. There was no one because no one knew me. But then I just kept on talking, and I pretended there was my friend was there, just one friend, and I just didn't even look at it. I thought I'm not going to care about it. I'm not going to care about it. But you're looking at, oh my God, there's no one there. But then you feel like, oh my God, and then suddenly you look and there's five people, and suddenly, but it took like half an hour, maybe three quarters. But I didn't give up. I just kept talking like it was like I was talking to my friend or something. Um, oh, you have a partner as well like that? Yeah, and three kids. Yeah, no, you really, it's really. I mean, I almost want to say, hey, if you want to trade and someone doesn't support you, I shouldn't say that, but if it's really what you want, obviously, if you're married and you have three kids, you don't throw them out. But if you're just dating someone and they don't support you, get rid of them. I don't know, but if you really want to trade, you need the support. You really need the support because you'll go through a lot of. It goes like this in the beginning, and when you have someone nagging you, oh, I need more time. Yeah, it's really um, not easy, right? So, but yeah, so I just wanted to say because I didn't give up because I had moments when it was the first week or something, and I was looking at, oh my God, there's no one there. But I was thinking, yeah, of course there's no one there. No one knows you, so how do they know? So just keep on going, just talk and I just pretend that people might look at the stream afterwards because I made a promise to myself I'm not going to leave any stream. Um, so I just kept talking like I didn't, but I was looking like that, oh my God, and, like, oh my God, oh my God. And then suddenly there were people, but it took time. So if I would have killed the stream straight away, I would never had, the chance to those people come up, right? So I guess that's how it works. But I'm just being honest, I got insecurity sometimes when you start out, but you should never give up and trust the process, right? Yeah. And then yeah, then I get harassed by women. Like yeah, my partner, they left me because of you, and you bitch. Now you're married. You ruined my marriage. Oh my God, no, I don't want that. No, I don't want that. But hey, it's true, right? I mean, life is so important. Like you can make decisions if you still have the opportunity before you get married, before you have kids. You need to think about those things, right? If it doesn't feel good, I don't know. I mean, um, yeah. And I'm just saying that because if you really know what you want, you know what you want, right? And then it's sort of like the universe will take care of all the things around it. I strongly believe in it. And we need our struggles to, hey, the market is going up again. Let's see. So I had my TP, but then see, if I would stay in, I would have been in the straight still, right? I don't want to be in the trade so long, but it's almost time. Let's see if it goes to. I want to see if I have another target. If my target is still, if I would still have that target on. Mm-mm-mm. No, just 7. What's ES2? Hey, I think this. I think the world best English speaking in Netherlands. Well, we have a lot of education in school, language education, and obviously um, we watch TV, which is English, so we are very accustomed to it. But then again, if you hear a Dutch person speak English, we have a very weird accent. You can really now because I've been living in South Africa and my boyfriend, well, is he? You know, he's not my fiance. Hey, if you're in stream, make me a fiance. By the way, it's done. No, I'm joking. Um, but we I speak English with him a lot, and because I live here, I usually I've got rid of the accent a little bit. But Dutch people, you can tell us from anywhere. It's really we have a specific accent when we speak English. Letter Z, you're German. I think even Germans speak better English than Dutch. I mean, we can speak English, but you don't. You guys don't have that weird accent that we do. I think his first wife was actually supportive. be surprised if we hit, yeah, like I said, I'm keeping with my 45, 50, 25, 50-ish, somewhere there. Yeah. I'll look into it if I can find if there's a way to speed it up with stream elements because I use stream elements. There might be my internet should be fine, but I'll do some investigation because it's better if it's fast, right? So sometimes if I would respond to it because I read the normal chat, then people are like, what the hell is she talking about? So it might be a little bit confusing then, right? Yeah. So have you studied ICT? Are you into ICT? Did you do anything with ICT so far? I just see beautiful liquidity on the top, to be honest. We're just creating a lot of liquidity, and they don't have to take it out now, but um, I think you're gonna move down, obviously, but I think they're gonna catch a lot of people off guard because everybody thinking is going short now, and that's how you become liquidity, right? So, hey, I'm not gonna try, I'm too tired now. Okay, good. Yeah, smart money concept. So, smart money concept is ICT. Good. Keep going. You're young and, you'll be fine. So, point out something. I'll do some charting. Let's see if we stay above this level. I just see, I'm gonna put in, crazy elbows coming. We got the crazy elbow. I'm getting really tired now. The crazy elbow is starting. Let's see how fast and how wicked it's going to get. Now, I want to go over the suspension again. I see a suspension here. Oh, we already used this one here. Okay, so we already used this. Let me see. Is there any other suspension anywhere? Am I missing one? Oh, here's one. Oh, we got one higher here. We got one here as well. Is there one in this area here? There we go. This, this is my initial target, but I'm happy that imagine that you're in and you have to wait all that time and just go, oh my god. Wiki, wiki. So do you guys, anyone trade in London as well? What time is it in India? Well, yeah, you can trade London. So I'm gonna I do London as well. I'm gonna make a new stream. Um, I'm just curious what I should do because I really like I have to let go of one session, either the London or the AM session. There's a lot, my favorite one is this one, the PM, the lunch PM session, to be honest. But I like the London as well, but I also like the AM session. But I can't be online. Well, maybe I can, but um, oh, we're breaking. Okay, so we're left this fair value gap, but the bodies are still in the. Let's see. So you see what it's doing, right? We have a flat bottom here. It's just creating a little bit of a wiki here. Let's see if the bodies are really going out of it now. Crazy elbow time. Yeah, it's gonna take out people. Yeah, but it could leave this also for tomorrow, right? I mean, it needs to leave something for tomorrow. But let's see. The crazy algo is coming. It's the crazy woman coming inside. anybody. Wow. I'll check it out. Is it I'll look at it. I'll subscribe to your channel too. Short hair, low risk. Yeah, I think you're I'm just it's everything is telling me if I look at the data that we're done, but on the other hand, I just don't trust it to be honest. So I'm not trading anyway now, but I'm sort of like, it's sort of hanging out too much a little bit there. We got the crazy algo, so I'm thinking if we go up, it's just a spike. It's just going to be a very large wick. Screens that I look at, I only have one screen because I've got some comments from people that they said, we like your channel, but you have to make your charts a little bit cleaner. So today, I listened to my viewers, so I cleaned up my chart. And on screen, I have a very clean chart, but I use a lot of indicators depending on what you like to know. But what is it you're looking for? You want me to make to go over it sometime, over some all the indicators that I use and why I'm using them, or I can make a video on that if you want to. I have one video on my channel. It's just short about the first presented fair value gap that I use. But then I still have to tell you how to, if you use it, what time ranges, daily ranges, but also session ranges and stuff like that. But that's a lot of that's something that I'm still testing a lot. So I don't build my own indicator, but I do use a one-time based indicator on another screen. But I do use a lot of I'm always basically on the, no, that's why I'm saying it's not easy for my partner because I'm a lot on the charts, yeah, and I just love doing it. And I guess he thinks it's well, I don't think it's temporary, but I'm too tired now to do my journaling. So because it's 10 o'clock here or 11. Let me just double check. Oh, even my computer is on Eastern time. I have to look on my phone. Because I wake up at 4 and it's almost 10 o'clock here. So I just watch a movie. I hang out with my boyfriend, and then I go to bed. And then in the morning, I always journal. And then I go into, and I do something, I journal very extensively, but I really do analysis. I really go very, what did I miss? So even if I do a paper trade, I journal the trade as if it was a normal trade. So that's how I improve my execution. So that's why sometimes if I don't feel comfortable with the market, I still trade, but then I only paper trade, and then I just really, take it down. Yeah. Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope to see you again. You take care of, when is your exam, by the way? When do you have your exam? It must be late actually in India. If you're in India, it's really late there, by the way. You should go to bed. I don't hope your exam is tomorrow. Do you understand how patient my boyfriend is? What kind of man he is? Now he's away now anyway. He's traveling now for the job, but I love it. I just love it. I can't help it. That's why I also decided to, I worked for a prop firm, and then they actually told me, listen, we think you are better off to go solo. And I said, no, I cannot do that. And they, yeah, you can. And but you learn so. If I sit after behind the chart and watch the price section, you keep on learning. And I'm an addict to the market. I just love the market, and I'm a lifetime student of the market. So I guess that's part of it. But I don't do this every day, Penguin. And I haven't done and I've got a lot of new people came out to say hello, and I've got quite a bit of new subscribers as well. So it was a lot of talking as well. So in honesty, I've been talking a lot. I think even for an hour now because there wasn't any trades. So it was a lot of chatting and yeah, and I'm too tired now to trade anyway. I mean, it was a good day, but I'm getting tired now as well, so no trading anymore. But yeah, it was really a nice day. I met a lot of new people, new subscribers, and just hang out. So I'm just thinking what I want to do at the time, which because I really like the PM lunch PM session. So I'm sort of thinking that I don't want to do London AM and PM session. So I'm just thinking of, hey Kang, your trade is going well. He's in the short, so that's good. But yeah, no, it's been a long. Actually, the stream isn't that long, to be honest. I started. Or maybe it is long. I don't know. Well, anyway, it's almost done. It's 4 o'clock. I'm done. Well, anyway, come. Your trade is going well. I'm happy for that. So we've got nice equal highs again for tomorrow, guys, and we're in price discovery. I'm happy. I want to thank everyone. Penguin, thank you for your feedback on the chart. Everybody likes the chart, so thank you for calling me out. Hey, keep on doing it, right? If I do something, you're like, hey, that needs to be different. Keep it coming. I love it. And again, thank you for your support. And I'll see you tomorrow again, right? Everyone, I'll see you tomorrow. So, yeah. Nice move down. If Kang is still in the trade, good work. Perfect. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. I'm tired. I want to watch a movie and fall asleep, and then I'll be back for London again. Everyone, I'll see you tomorrow. And again, I appreciate every one of you, and thank you for your support and hanging out with me. It's appreciated. I am not here without. If you're not here, there's no reason for me to be here. So, bye bye. See you tomorrow. Love you all. Hey, I need to. Why is it not working? See, I'm getting so tired. Bye bye.